Let's start this more night right at magbigay pugay tayo sa isang miyembro ng The Tim Yap Show na lagi nating nakikita pero di natin masyadong na-appreciate. Lagi siyang nandyan para sa atin and this time, gusto ko namang magbigay ng maliit na tribute para sa kanya. As they say, good things come from small packages at siya ang personification ng kasabihan na yan. Dahil wala siyang sawang nagbibigay ng kasiyahan para sa mga kagaya ko, kagaya mo, at kagaya nating lahat na merong insomnia! Yun, on this special shortlist edition ng Yap Dates, tignan natin ang mga notable trivia tungkol sa ating mga little people bilang isang tribute sa ating pinakamamahal na si Rosa. Noong 1820 sa England, may isang Pinoy na sumikat at kilalang kilala. Di lang dahil isa siyang little person, kundi siya isang multilinguist o nakakapagsalita ng maraming lengguwahe at tinuturing isang local celebrity sa Inglaterra. Si Don Santiago de los Santos ay marunong magsalita ng Ingles, Filipino o Tagalog, Portuguese at ang Indian Patois. Ikinasal siya sa isa pang unano na naging isang na maimpluwensyang tao sa Birmingham, lalo na sa mga Kastila na nakatira doon.
Kita mo, Sir Tim, ganyan talaga kami. We're multilingual, como-como.
Anong komo?
Kumukulo na sikmura ko, kain muna ako ng midnight snack.
Noong 1904 naman sa St. Louis Fair sa Missouri, USA, merong magkapatid na sikat dahil sila ang tinaguriang pinakamaliit na mga tao sa buong mundo noong panahon na yon. Pero di lang dahil sa kanilang height sila sumikat. Sila rin ay talented na dwarves na marunong at magaling sumayaw, kumanta at mag-acrobatics. Kaya rin nila makipag-usap sa English, Tagalog, Spanish, Kapampangan at Bisaya. Kita mo naman, you don't need to be big to be impressive. Siya lang ang may Guinness Book of World Records na title bilang pinakamaliit na leading man sa isang pelikula. Si Ernesto de la Cruz o mas kilala sa pangalang Weng Weng ay naging international film sensation noong 1981 nung ilansad ang Manila International Film Festival. Binigyan siya ng parangal ni former First Lady Imelda Marcos dahil sa kanyang contribution to Philippine cinema at nirespeto siya dahil sa kanyang galing sa martial arts.
Nakaka-inspire naman yan, Sir Tim. Hayaan nyo, ipupush ko yan maging world record holder sa pinakamaliit na leading lady. Hello, international superstardom!
Tonight's guest is definitely not small.
Teka, Sir Tim, bakit tatlong Yap dates natin sa topic na to?
Kaya nga sinabi ko kanina, shortlist, di ba?
Ha? Ano ba yun? Gagawin natin literal?
Ito naman, binigyan ka na nga ng tribute. Gusto pa habaan? Next time ulit.
Sige na nga, o sige. Intro na natin ang guest natin.
Tulad nga ng sinasabi ko, ang ating guest for tonight ay isang host and made big waves for herself in the Philippines. Kahit hindi siya full Pinoy, she managed to capture the hearts of the Filipinos. She's an award-winning host and media practitioner. Mamaya lang ay makakasama natin si Grace Lee. Tutok lang and don't forget to comment to our Twitter and Instagram accounts. Gamitin ang hashtag na @TimYapShow. Ikaw, hashtag ka na ba? Welcome back to the Tim Yap Show. Sabi nila, this is the generation of the multi-hyphenate. This next guest of ours, we have seen her on TV, we've heard her on the radio, at now, makakasama natin siya on the bed dito sa The Tim Yap Show Season 6. Walang iba kundi si Grace Lee. Hello, Grace.
Hi, Tim!
Hello.
Finally,
Yes, exactly.
I get to lay on your bed.
Yes. Come on.
Pwede ba tanggalin yung sapatos?
Oo, pwede may sapatos, pwede wala.
Kasi masakit yung,
With or without,
yung
okay
shoes
lang.
natin.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, Grace. So, kamusta ang buhay?
Good. Same old, same old.
Yes.
Alam mo naman ako.
Oo.
Homebody.
I know.
Work. Diba?
But you also have a new Korean restaurant, no?
Yes, I've been busy
Oh.
with a couple of restaurants that I've been opening up, which really has been my plan for years. Tapos noong 2014, I was able to open the first one.
Yes.
And then the second one is already open by the time you air this show.
Yes.
And then the third and the fourth
Wow.
before June.
So, say this year will be your year of being a restaurant chain mogul. Parang gano'n.
Not naman chain mogul,
Oh.
restaurant owner of a
Yes.
couple of restaurants. Oo.
Yes. So, i-roll out mo na siya gano'n.
Yes.
So, what stopped you from pursuing this dream na matagal mo nang gustong gawin?
Alam mo, meron talagang mga bagay na kailangan mo hintayin yung right time. 'Di ba? I mean, not everything that you want happens just because you want it.
Yes.
Things really have to fall into place. The right people, the right place, the right formula. Those are the things that I needed to start my first branch. And
Yes.
noong 2014 nga, all of those things came together.
Uh-huh.
Nung before that, syempre nag-try din ako, but it just felt that it wasn't working out. I mean, simula pa lang. Di ba merong mga ganong
Oo, parang
bagay,
feeling
di
mo
ba?
mali, may mali.
Oo. Or simula pa lang, ang dami ng problema, parang hindi natutuloy.
Pero I know that you really like cooking and baking also, right?
Yes, I actually took 1 year of culinary course.
Wow!
Yes.
And where is that?
Sa Global Culinary under Chef Rob Pengson. So, I trained there for about a year dahil mahilig nga talaga ako magluto. And my pastime really is inviting friends over to my place.
Oh, you
and
haven't
cooking
invited me
I
yet.
know,
Oh.
cooking for them. More than going out, no? Mas gusto ko yung ganon. Wine and dinner with friends, sabay, ganon lang.
Oh, pero Grace, you started in sa radio, di ba?
Maraming taong, I mean, a lot of
Akala
people
nila.
think na akala nila na sa radio ako nagsimula. Kasi nung pumasok ako sa radio show na yon, sikat na siya. Sikat na
Oo.
radio show na siya. So, that's what a lot of people think. But in fact, I started with GMA.
Okay.
First, in QTV. QTV pa siya noong time na yon. And my first
It was a
work
cooking
was
show.
with Lucy Torres Gomez.
Sweet
Sweet
Life.
Life, yes.
Yes.
Doon ko rin na-meet si Mo Twister.
Oh.
And that's how I got the opportunity to start the radio.
And then all of a sudden, you were thrust from being with Lucy, Sweet Life.
Yes.
You were thrust with a Mo Twister that was a, not so sweet life.
Not sweet life
Not
talaga.
sweet
Yun
life
talaga
at
medyo
all.
may paka-bitter life.
Oh. How did you deal with that transition?
Alam mo, mahirap talaga. Nung una, struggle talaga ako dahil never ako naka-experience ng katulad ni Mo or yung concept ng show ni Mo. Kasi it was very controversial. You
Oh,
talk about
provocateur.
everything.
Oh.
Yes, you talk about everything and anything. Tapos, we were always making headlines and not for the best reasons, di ba?
Yes, very controversial.
Kaya nung una talaga struggle sa akin and there were times I wanted to quit. But I kept at it because I fell in love with radio.
Yeah.
Sabi nga nila you never really leave radio. You're always a radio DJ. Once you're a radio DJ, you're always a radio DJ. It's not something you quit and move on with your life. That's why hanggang ngayon namimiss ko pa rin ang radyo.
Oo.
So kung
So
meron
you
akong
should
opportunity,
guest radio host and all that.
oh, maybe in the future I will. And Jojo, if you remember, was one of our
Yes.
co-hosts as well. At he was the one who kind of balanced me out,
Yes.
so that it wasn't so difficult for me on the show. Kaya ako yata yung pinakamatagal na female DJ
Kasi pero
sa show na yon. Kasi
ikaw
tumagal ako
pinakamahabang
doon 5
patience.
years. Oo, mahabang patience. Tsaka maybe takot sa akin si Mo.
Kasi secretly, people don't know, mas matapang ka talaga kay Mo. I think
Ayun
it's
ang hindi ko alam,
but
ah.
I think it's a trait of Korean women.
Maybe.
Yeah.
May trace of Korean woman in me, no?
Oh, bakit merong stereotype ng strong Korean woman? Saan nanggagaling yon?
Alam mo, ako sa my opinion, no? Dahil mahirap talaga ang Korea in the 50s and the 40s and 60s, no? We were such a poor country. The international community said, oh, it would take Korea 50 years before it gets back on its feet. Because remember, after World War I, there was World War II, and then after World War II, right after, was the Korean War, which lasted for almost 6 years, and it devastated the entire peninsula, no? So, right after the war, you know, people really had to do everything in their power just to survive. And I think yun yung remnant dun sa mga kababaihan ngayon.
Sanay sa gera.
Hindi lang naman sanay sa gera. Yung grandparents ko, talagang mga, ano yun, talagang matatabang survivor talaga sila. Yung parents' generation ko, yun yung transition period. So, they were still struggling. They went through dictatorship, and things weren't as easy as it had been for a country like ours, no? When I say ours, no,
Yes.
Philippines.
I
always do that. So people are like, Filipino ka ba o Koreana? Pareho, di ba? And that's what you see in Korean women. The survival instinct, and that really is a reflection of our history.
Yeah, but also with you personally, with the things that you've been through, when were the times that you wanted to give up? Or were there times that you wanted to give up?
There was one time, kasi hindi ako sanay na yung private life ko ang pinag-uusapan. Tsaka, I guess, I didn't have to deal with negative publicity.
Yes.
In the entire time that I was on TV and on radio. I mean, merong mga issues na maliliit, pero nothing big. But nothing that was pang
Front page
headline
Yes.
na araw-araw, no? So, nung nangyari sa akin yun, it was really difficult for me because it was my private life, and my parents were getting affected, my sister was getting affected, and I was getting affected because ang daming haka-haka. Alam mo yun, ang daming nagsasabi ng kung ano-ano. There's so many rumors swirling around, and you know, I could hear it.
Yeah.
Kasi, I mean, Manila is small, di ba?
I know, exactly.
Oo.
Kahit ano sinabi ng kapitbahay mo, marinig mo na bukas, di ba?
Alam mo, I'm not a quitter. I don't think I'm a quitter, and I don't give up easily. But during that time, it was one of the darkest moments in my life. And it was the first time na literal na nag-escape ako. As in, I just went to the airport and chose a destination. And it just so happened to be Singapore because it was the parang nearest place.
Yeah.
And parang yung flight na pinaka-available. So I took a flight, went to Singapore, and literally just wandered around for like 4 days.
Wow, you just walked around, checked in wherever, ganon?
Yeah, gano'n. Wala akong plano.
Wow, okay, let's continue wandering around with Grace Lee. Saan siya pumunta, anong balak niya pang puntahan, at saan siya nagtago nung nagtago siya nun. Diba? Pero ironically, that was freedom actually. Diba? Lahat ng mga yan pag-uusapan natin when the Kidnap Show returns. And we are back right here on the same bed, Kidnap Show Season 6 with Grace Lee talking about her dark ages.
Dark
Times when you had to hide from people. Oh, so because this was a time, correct me if I'm wrong, this was a time when everybody was hounding you about your quote-unquote relationship with the president. Yes.
That was the first time when I realized that whatever I do, it will hound me. It will haunt me. So, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Or sabi na damage you do, damage you don't.
Don't, exactly. So, nung ina-accommodate ko yung mga questions, and I would answer, and I would try to be as polite and respectful as I could be given the situation, ang dami ng mga lumalabas na balita na, Oy, kulang na pansin si Grace. Salita siya ng salita.
Eh, tinatanong ka eh.
Oh,
Diba?
Tapos, and then when those reports came out, syempre na-hurt ako. We're human beings. Of course you get hurt, di ba? So sabi ko, okay, no more interviews. Sabi
And
ko,
also
not
prior
even
to that, you were such a private person.
Exactly. So sabi ko, after that, okay, kahit ambush, hindi na pwede. I'm not gonna answer any questions. Hindi na pwede. Lahat ng magazine interviews ko, lahat pinakancel ko sa manager ko noong time na yun. Si Arnold Vegafria, galit na galit siya sa akin. No, kasi ginawa ko. Sabi ko,
schedule niya na lahat?
Oo,
Diba?
sabi ko, I am not doing it. So please cancel. Sabi niya, Grace, bukas na kaya yun. Sabi ko, I don't care. I'm leaving and there's nothing you can do. Talaga si Arnold, talagang, nagalit siya sa akin noon. Pero naintindihan din naman niya ako noong panahon na yun. And he's more of a friend of mine than a manager. Tapos, nung ginawa ko yun, ang dami naman nagsabi, ay, may habang na si Grace. Malaki na ulo, ayaw na mag-entertain ng questions, ayaw nang sumagot, ayaw na tayong pansinin. So sabi ko, okay, bye, I'm gonna go to Singapore for a
So
while.
when you went to Singapore to have your me time, what did you do?
Dala ko yung kasama ko yung sister ko. Nung time na yun, sister ko nag-aaral pa. She's a doctor now, and she was studying at that time. And I just dragged her. I said, mag-absent ka sa classes mo, wala akong pakialam, basta kailangan mo ko samahan.
Dinami yung kapatid mo.
Oo. So, we went to Singapore, kumain kami, naglalakad. And my sister doesn't drink, and I'm a wine drinker. I love wine. So, ako nag-uubos ng isang bote, mag-isa.
Wow.
Siya lang yung nasa harapan ko. Kausap ko lang siya, pero hindi siya umiinom. So, ganon. And that really helped me
So
recover.
parang that was your personal therapy to get
was.
over this that craziness of that moment.
Oo.
And after everything, what did you learn from that episode?
From that episode is, God will never give you problems or trials without a purpose.
Yes.
So it is your responsibility now to find that purpose and to realize it so that you become a better person.
So what was the purpose of that episode of your life?
That made me stronger. It made me become more conscious about the people around me. Kasi dati, I just trust everyone. And I believe everyone. And I just think that they all mean well. But the world, in fact, isn't that way. Unfortunately,
not
it doesn't-
everybody means well.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way. So, yung pagka-naive ko, doon ko medyo na-correct. That I became more mature and responsible for the things that I did. Not just because I'm in the eyes of not just because of the reflection in the eyes of the public, but because it defines who I am.
Yeah.
And for my family.
Yes. And when was the last time you talked to the president?
Secret.
Oh,
Buntik
yeah.
na.
Keeping in touch, ha?
No, I mean, no naman. Kasi nag-news ako sa TV5.
Of course, yes.
So, I do have to report about him on a
Yes,
daily
yes.
basis. So, yeah, that's how I keep updated about his life, just like everyone else. Nothing special.
Wow.
Sorry
May
Nano
social
yung leg
media
ko,
update,
sorry.
may social media updates ka rin. Ganun.
Oo, syempre. Tsaka, pag nasa news ka, kailangan updated ka,
Oo.
di ba? And that, of course, includes the
Personal
president.
update. Oh, what are you doing now? Ayun, di ba? Wow. Pero were there attempts for by him, to rekindle the flames between the two of you guys?
Alam mo, ang dami na niyang kailangan gawin, no? Para sa bansa natin. So, I believe, his heart is in the right place.
Yes.
So, let's support him. Be the president, the best president he could ever be.
And he's doing a good job. Di ba? Okay, Grace, it's time to play some games. Okay, Grace, let's play some games.
Okay.
It's 4, 3, 2, 1. I enumerate, and then you just, give us what things come to your mind under the
Okay.
category.
Okay.
Okay, 4 favorite foods.
Pizza,
Okay.
my mom's bulgogi,
Wow, sounds good.
Sushi, and hot and sour soup.
Wow, I love hot and sour soup too.
Comfort food, di ba?
Yeah, sarap. 3 lessons you learned while doing radio.
You have to be tough. Know and be responsible for the things that you say. And then third, don't take it personally.
Yeah. I love how declarative those statements were. Di ba? Parang alam mo may pinaghuhugutan.
Oo, talaga.
klaro.
Marami ako pinaghuhugutan doon sa show na yan.
Klarong-klaro. 2 most important people in your life.
Dalawa lang?
Oh.
So yung parents, pwede isa na lang?
Pwede.
Oh, parents and my sister.
Ayun, oh. Kasi nalasing ka at pinakinggan ka niya na all throughout, di ba? Oh, she deserves a slot.
Yes, she does.
Okay, 1 message to people going through their struggles.
It will all come to pass. And there are better days ahead. There's always light at the end of the tunnel.
So are you at that side of the tunnel now, you think?
I think I am. I'm very hopeful. I'm looking forward. There's so many things in my life na gusto kong mangyari na hindi pa nangyayari.
Like what?
Meeting my soulmate. Alam mo yung pag tinanong mo yung mga kaibigan mo na, how did you know he was the one? And they always say,
You
you
just
just
know."
know, right? And it's such a frustrating answer because you're like, how do you mean you just know? And I'm looking forward to that moment.
Yes.
To that, soul-tugging moment when I meet that guy and I tell myself, oh, so this is what my friends were talking about.
What if you soulmate mo babae?
Nanay ko ba?
Pwede ko hindi, kapatid mo, di ba?
Baka nanay ko.
Pero, the love of your life will come in ibang heart-tugging moment.
Yes.
Diba? So what else do you want? So that heart-tugging moment na alam mo na this is the man for you, ano pa?
Yun, tsaka gusto ko kasi 4 ang anak ko.
Oh.
I'm gonna have 4 children. So I really need to start soon.
Okay. Like,
Alam mo naman sa babae, di ba, biological
oh.
clock. So I need to start having babies soon. So
Abot ko pa naman sa 4. Oh,
gusto ko
naman.
4.
Abot
2
yan.
boys and 2 girls.
And you grew up in a family of 2.
Dalawa lang kami.
Oo.
So very lonely and we're a immigrant family. So it's just the 4 of us.
Oh, so gusto mo talaga i-double yung number. Wow, okay. So Grace, may you find the man that will tug your heart the right way. And eventually will be the partner who will give you these 4 kids.
Yay!
Diba? Mangyayari yan, I'm telling you. Diba? Just keep at it and tama lang yung mindset mo that you learn from everything. That's what will keep us through that.
Thanks,
diba?
Tim. Baka may gusto kang ipakilala sa akin.
Meron.
Ay, meron?
Meron.
Sure yan na. On cam to, ha?
Ayan ako may sinasabi ako ha. Ang dami ko na na-set up na ikinasal, nagkatuluyan.
Baka ikaw na yung lucky charm ko.
Kaya nga
Excited
sabi
na
ko,
ako.
we just have to go out more. Sinasabi ko talaga siya, mangyayari at mangyayari.
Sige, so pupunta tayong band.
Oh, go. Tonight na pagkatapos ito.
Sige, go.
Okay?
Okay lang ba ganun
Oo
suot ko?
naman, medyo
Okay.
makinang perfect. Diba? A woman who is so strong-willed, and with a strong personality, yan ang nakaka-good vibes. We need more Grace Days in this world. Diba? Thank you
And
so
we
much,
need
Grace.
more of your positive energy.
Yay.
And, you're just such a ball of positive energy wherever you are. So
Balls, dalawa. Balls of positive energy. Ayun, thank you so much, Grace. Alam mo talaga nakaka-good vibes. Lagi ko sinasabi, dapat laging good vibes para laging good night. Kasama si Grace Lee, you are watching The Tim Yap Show. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.